cheers to another episode of the Wine Notes Podcast. I'm your guide, AJ Winezettel, on this journey of stories showcasing the people behind the wonderful world of wine, where we dive into conversations ranging from terroir, viticulture, to favorite music, superpowers, and more. Please enjoy this episode of the Wine Notes Podcast. Bruno, thank you so much for taking the time to join me on the podcast today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, AJ. It's my pleasure to have you here. And we already chatted about our wines, but I'm always happy to share my experience winemaking with you.
Yeah, no, thank you. It's this has been an odd May so far. I mean, holy cow, we had temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. I'm sure that the vines are like, oh my goodness, thank you.
That's exactly what they're doing, and we're happy about that. It's just like we need to catch up with the growth and catch up with the grass that is growing as well. As you have noticed, we are totally organically farming, so we let the grass grow without herbicide, but we need to cultivate under the vine, and we are a little bit late right now about that.
Yeah, wow. Can I pour us a little bit of wine?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great. So, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to talk about it, feel free. If you don't want to talk about it, it's just kind of
yeah, that's intriguing to start with, and I'm really happy to talk about what I'm feeling about this wine. So it's a nice colored white wine, nice clear. It's already has some evolution notes, so it doesn't smells to me like a newly bottled wine. It has some nice green hues in the nose, in a nice way. Good vibrancy, good vivacity, good balance as well. A little bit of a savory character that I really like. It's not extremely powerful. It's on the light side, but really well framed by acids.
It is a good wine, and toward the end we'll reveal what it is, and hopefully I found some sort of like little connection that.
Oh, okay.
That I try to find a connection for all the wines that I bring.
All right.
I didn't exactly have a great connection for you, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, it's yeah, I like it has a touch of citrusy nose. Yeah, it has this kind of a really nice citrusy length to it that I appreciate.
Yeah, no, it's something that I enjoy as well. So, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of talk about it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You have your hands in so many things. I mean, you have Domaine Divio, and then you have, consulting with Northwest Wine Company.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever sleep?
Well, I like to be busy. Winemaking is one thing. Grape growing is another thing. For me, they cannot go without each other. So I really love being involved into the growing. So that's my first passion. And then of course winemaking comes easily when you have good grapes. So yeah, I usually spend more time in the vineyards than I spend in a cellar. But still, I really want to be on all fronts than this thing. So Domaine Divio is something we started in 2012 with the idea of growing our own estate here in the valley. But then I'm still working full time with Northwest Wine Company in Dundee, where I'm less and less involved into the winemaking, even though I'm still very much involved for a lot of the projects, but I'm spending more of my time in the vineyard. And yeah, my wife always tells me like, I should slow down. But I love these different aspects of the industry.
Yeah, no, and you can tell at all the events. One of the events I really appreciate is your Friday night pizza on in the
Yes.
summers, and you're out there the whole time talking to everybody multiple times over and over again, and you can just see the joy and the enthusiasm that comes from it, just from your, the way you present yourself and smile, and just it's wonderful to see.
I think that's the beauty of wine. It's that connection it gives you to the people. It's a product that makes you happy. That product that gathers people. That a product that really makes connections, and that's a product that pairs with food, which is always the time where one of the time we enjoy the most on our lives. So I think it's good to share this passion with the people who likes my wines.
Yeah.
So I like to spend time with them and share what my passion with them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, and it's greatly appreciated. I mean, everybody is always like, Bruno, you're
Thank you.
very much loved.
Thank you.
So you're a fourth generation winemaker. Any idea how your great grandfather got into like planting grapes or making wine? I mean, how did that?
So in France in general, in Burgundy particularly, in the late 19th century, all farms had some kind of a plot of vineyard, and my grand grandfather was not an exception. So he was having some vineyard. Usually that was enough to make wine for the family, or to have another. They had multiple crops,
Right.
and they have animals, and it was like a farm, right? And then so the wine was part of it, but that was pretty common at the time. And then my grandfather extended the family estate, if I call it that way, because yeah. So he still had animals and some other crops, and less differentiation of crops, more grapes, but still some animals. Like the horses were necessary because he didn't have money to buy tractors, and tractors were not very common at the time.
Right.
So horses was like to work in the field, but we had cows and hens and chickens, and we had some rabbits and pigeons and
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I grew up in this environment, and then I remember being very young, enjoying being in the cellar with my grandfather, and he was explaining me, different aspects of the winemaking.
Right.
And so I was born in that environment. Then my father took over the vineyard side, and then my grandfather, they had some trouble at this time in the early 60s, 70s, marketing their wine, especially when you're from the Haute Côte de Beaune, like
Right.
me. I was born in Beaune. It was not easy to market your wine when you do it in bottle. So they gathered several friends of him to create the co-op, the only co-op that is in Burgundy. But then they grew really rapidly. So he decided to stop producing the wine himself in the cellar, but moving all the grapes to a larger facility where we would have all the potential for getting their forces together to have a good production environment, and then some marketing power as well, as a group. So my father took over the vineyards, and I've been working alongside him when I was a kid to grow grapes as well. That it was hard work, and I didn't really like that at the time. As a teenager, I wanted to do something different. So I got a degree in microbiology and biochemistry, and started to work in labs in Dijon. So Domaine Divio actually is the early name of the town of Dijon.
Right. Right.
So that's my connection with my roots in Burgundy, being the capital of Burgundy, but also where I studied and where I met my wife. So
Nice.
there's this great connection. So I realized after 10 years working in the lab environment, medical and vet and pharmaceutical research, that I really wanted to go back to my roots and get back to school, get my degree in winemaking, and starting to work like full time in wine industry.
Yeah, no, that is great. When if if you had the ability to ask like your great granddad or your grandfather, or just show them the differences between what they were doing for wine and what you do for wine, what do you think would be like the number one, like, oh my gosh, you do that?
Yes, and I think he would be. I hope. I think he would be proud of me following the passion of the family. He was sad in the 70s when he had to move away from the family cellar and to create the co-op. And it was the I think the only way to go for them to be economically viable. So I think he would be really happy to see me in this taking over the family business somehow,
Yeah.
because I took over all the vineyards of the family in Burgundy, even though I'm not there, so my cousin is farming them.
Right.
But keeping it as the family estate,
Yeah, no,
that's great. Yeah,
that is great.
yeah.
Do you think that he would be amazed by the differences of winemaking, the process of making wine? Do you think he would see a difference and be like, "Oh, wow"?
The I mean, techniques have evolved but not changed much. So
Okay.
the process is still very similar. There's not, I mean, and I'm not doing any special treatment to my grapes, and everybody's using the same techniques, some more or less. But
Right.
I would say the equipment might differ, but the process itself is still a fruit that is transformed into wine by natural yeasts. So
Right.
yeah, and then you can use different. I mean, I'm using some new oak now. They were not using at the time particularly. It was really not a thing to use new oak. We were using new oak when you had to replace some very old barrels, but not as a
Right.
purpose. So that might be, I would say, would be the largest difference in the final product would be the use of brand new oak
Okay.
barrels.
And when you were in the pharmacology lab research,
Yeah.
and you had to tell your mom, like, "Hey, I'm gonna go do wine," she wasn't exactly happy with you.
No, she was not. No, because I had a really good job with a good pay and good retirement plans and everything. And then for her, it was moving into the unknown territory, and an environment of wine was, and she never had any drop of wine during all of her life. She never drank wine. So for
Right.
her, she was concerned of me abusing my product.
That's understandable.
But she hopefully, yeah, I know I'm really pleased. I'm sorry, she passed several years ago, but I think she understood before she passed that I was just following my passion and I was doing it the right way.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's really great. Thank you. You came to Oregon as an intern at Domaine Druin in 1996. And that was your kind of first time, getting exposure to Oregon. And we always talk about the Oregon community.
Yes.
Are there any specific stories at that time that just drew you in? And you're like, wow.
I was introduced to. I mean, for everything like was really amazing to me. I was willing to discover the world, and my first stop was the U.S. and the Willamette Valley. I was amazed by the potential this valley had, and the welcoming of the community, of the people here.
Right.
And Veronique was already so well recognized by her peers in the valley and admired already, and that she had a lot of connections. So I was invited with her to a lot of different gathering. That there was not that many producers at the time in the valley,
right.
but they were really happy to share their techniques, their stories, their house, their meals. So it was great. I remember I was invited to, I think it was a 50th birthday of the twins at Bethelites.
Right.
And that was something I would never think I would, something that would not happen in France. So
Right.
that was something very, very touching to me. David Adelsheim loves to cook, so he invited us several times to several meals.
Right.
That was great. And so, yeah, I met, she had met Rolling Souls from, he was just starting Argyle at the time, and she introduced me to him as the master of yeasts in the valley, and I was impressed. So all these great people that I met at the time, that they really filled me with the passion of being here, the exchange, the sharing of their experience.
Right.
Some of them coming from different horizons, but wanted to be here. It was more of for me, it was a continuation of the pioneering of the far west of America. So
Right.
getting everybody together, because that's the way we're gonna conquer this place.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's great. I mean, that was such a great time, and you hear a lot of the origin stories of Oregon wine, and you hear stories that are kind of going on now, but like to take like 1996 just to hear kind of what was going on at that time and just hear some of that. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And tasting wines around me, I was really amazed by the quality and the potential this place had. So for me, it was like, wow, if one day I have the chance to be able to start my own estate somewhere else, that would be here.
Yeah.
And I would also, the Ribbon Ridge where we are right now was not an AVA at the time, but it was already recognized as a great place for Pinots and Chards. Even though Charge was not one of the main concern at the time. I mean, there was some already, but actually 1996 was the first year, I think, that Domaine Divio launched their Arthur, the Chardonnay that I helped Veronique making. So I'm kind of
Right.
pretty happy about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but Chardonnay was not a real thing at the time, and Pinot Noir for me, some of the best those I really preferred at the time was those coming from the Ribbon Ridge. So when I decided to go ahead and start my own estate, I wanted to be on the Ribbon Ridge.
Yeah, no, it's a nice little area. I mean, it's kind of tucked away in the property that you're on here is just so it's heavenly. I mean, all the pictures that you all have, I mean, it's just like, oh,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great soil, great exposure, great views, great environment, and I love. A big majority of the people who are growing grapes here on the Ribbon Ridge are really following want to be sustainable as much as possible, and some organic, some biodynamic, and we have a lot of in common. It's the way we want to really cherish the land.
Yeah, and as a AVA, I know that you all are trying to be completely herbicide free.
Yeah, we are herbicide free. We are not irrigating, and we're not using any chemically produced pesticides neither.
Yeah, no, that is great. Uh, when you dive into your story, you can't help but just stumble over Tahiti, and oh my gosh, I mean, we could probably talk about Tahiti for the next 4 hours, but we don't have 4 hours, obviously. Uh, how did Tahiti even come about? And I guess number one of that, and number two, when that came about, it was a very risky move to yeah, let's go do this wine in some place that's never been done. Where does that risk mentality come from?
I was just coming back from a very nice experience I had in California. It was it was the weather was really not. I was going back to France. The weather was really not good, and I came across an ad that was looking for someone to start this project in French Polynesia, and my wife looking at it, so she was the one that really wanted me to be taking over this project, and I really like the idea of the adventure part,
Right.
and we were young then, so we didn't have kids yet, so the risk was not very big on our side really, and then I realized that the person who were like recruiting for this project was a former professor of mine from the university in Burgundy.
Okay.
And so we started to chat, and he recognized me, and he understood that I was the right person for. I had a lot of experience in viticulture, because that was the main thing, like understanding the plant and trying to adapt that to really crazy environment for this type of plant. So I was very adventurous. I guess I'm still a little bit somehow.
Yeah.
So we really embraced the idea of this project. So we went right away. It was in 1999, and then we realized that it was way more challenging than the picture they gave us at the beginning. They told me it would be very difficult.
Right.
But then I realized it was really to a really high level of complexity. But yeah, working hard and getting in touch with a lot of different places where they're growing grapes in a tropical environment, like Brazil or India or the Réunion Island in France. I got in touch with those people. I was helped by the INRA in Montpellier, the company or the establishment that develops new clones and try different selects varieties, grape varieties, and so they gave me. They said they were sending me some plants to try, giving me advice.
Right.
The logistic was the most difficult, and finding labor on site as well was really difficult. People they don't need to work, so
Yeah.
it was complex at the beginning.
I can only imagine the logistics side was just getting the equipment and everything to Tahiti,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it was So there was some money with the project coming, so it was not really the issue. Was not that. It was more I had to get them there because. When you order, and there was no internet at the time, especially on these islands, there was
Right.
no. So you order it by phone, and if you're lucky, 6 months later you're getting something. Might not be the one that you ordered.
oh my goodness. And you just kind of you didn't even mention that the 2 growing seasons in a year is even an issue, it sounds like to you.
That's so these 2 harvests a year goes because of the choice I made of growing Carignan. So we tried a lot of different varieties, and Carignan was the one that was giving me a good, reliable production, yield-wise, but also quality-wise. Some varieties are getting their cycle in 3 months, so he was making too much work, too much harvest a year.
Yeah.
Too many. Those that were doing their cycle in 6 to 7 months, they were too late. It was not going a good cycle for us to work. So Carignan was a good measure. It does his cycle in about 5.5 months. So you can start a new season every 6 months.
That's crazy.
So I've been able to set up a real ratio of harvest by doing one. I was doing one in May, another one in November.
Wow. If you were to do Tahiti over again, knowing the knowledge that you have,
Right.
what would you do differently?
I would try, and my successor did some of that, because when I recruited my successor to continue the project. And then so you applied some of the experience I had to change the system a little bit to always try to make it easier or better quality wise or whatnot. So to work on the rootstocks, because one of the main issue is the soil. We have a lot of it's very calcareous. There's a lot of shells of coral.
Right.
So it might be challenging. So adapting better rootstocks, that's what we already tried after I left. That would be the thing I would have done. And trying some other varieties that would be always trying.
Right.
New things.
Yeah. No, it's got to be fun to experiment and just see what happens. Yeah.
But then they improved the irrigation system. So there's been a lot of improvements.
I'm sure.
To make their life easier.
Yeah. Well,
and the grapes to grow a little bit in better conditions.
Yeah, and hopefully today it would be easier to buy equipment and stuff via the internet.
Definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much easier now. Then. Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine. So you mentioned earlier that you found Domaine Divio here in 2014 and you planted in 2015. Is there a story? Some people have stories of like finding the plot of land and then trying to make an offer on the property and then you get refused. Was this up for sale, or is there any sort of backstory?
I started the brand in 2012 and I started to make wine for Domaine Divio in 2012, but we didn't have a place to set up an estate then. And so we started to look around and I wanted to be in the Ribbon Ridge. I said like it was something that I had in my head as a good spot to grow quality grapes, Pinot Noir particularly. And there was this estate we're on right now that was open. It was not for sale, but I approached the owner and he refused my offer. And he was not interested in selling actually at the time.
Right.
So I looked around at a lot of different other places, but each time I was not convinced because for me, that was a place.
Right.
So I kept looking around, but I came back to this owner several times until we decided to go ahead with a project. He wanted me to develop the vineyard, but he wanted to keep it. So we found a in-between solution where I was buying the big part of the land. He was keeping just a little plot I would plant for him.
Right.
That he ended up selling to me last year. So now it's all in the estate.
Nice.
But that was a compromise to access it. So we ended up buying the place in 2014, and we planted actually right away. In the fall of 14, we started to put some vines in the ground. So that's why we've been able to do our first harvest in 2017.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so you planted Chardonnay, Pinot Noir.
Yes.
And you also have Gamay and Aligoté on site?
I don't have Gamay.
Okay.
I'm sourcing Gamay from some other vineyards I'm farming.
Okay.
But I really wanted to have Aligoté on the site because it's kind of one of the main grape that I grew up with in my family vineyards. That was our everyday wine.
Right.
It's still for some people the everyday wine. So I really wanted to. It's my Madeleine de Proust that the wine I always go to when I'm going back to Burgundy. I want to have some Aligoté. That's
right.
Something I really cherish. If it's not extremely complex or powerful, but it's something that it's in my blood pretty much.
Yeah, and it wasn't last summer, but I think it was the summer before. I was out here, for a tasting, and Sarah was like, "You need to taste this." I'm like, "Okay." And I tasted it, and I fell in love with it, and now I'm on a complete rabbit hole journey of finding all the Aligoté in Oregon.
Okay.
So it's your fault that I'm going through all of this Aligoté in Oregon and seeing what it's all about. It's been quite a journey, and I've enjoyed the heck out of it. So thank you for introducing me to Aligoté.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, there's a good bunch of producers in Burgundy now that are trying to re-embellish the idea of growing aligoté in Burgundy, because it's such a traditional grape. It has been grown for centuries, and now I think it has been pushed too much into big yield, big production, not good quality between the 50s to 60s after the World War,
Right,
World
right.
War, and so people like leaved it on the side. But then there's a really regain um, of um, of interest with aligoté, that people are rediscovering aligoté. I think
Yeah.
it's great.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some aligoté out of Amphora that's up, locally here from Beckham Estate, and that was a totally, completely different aligoté than I've ever had. It was really interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
Talking a little bit about the 2020 vintage,
Yes.
you got remarkable high marks from Paul Greggett, I think, on your 2020 Highland Pinot. And I heard maybe that you used milk to kind of go in with the wine a little bit, or maybe I'm getting my terms wrong, but just to use that to extract the smoke out of it. Was that part of? Did you learn that from from schooling, or just from previous generations?
So in 2020, so we had some issue, of course, because we had this devastating like big fires that started to be detrimental to the quality of the grapes. Some producers decided not to pick at all. Myself, I was like, okay, I'm a winemaker for good years and bad years, so our job is to make wine no matter what. So we're going to try to do the best to make the best wine possible with what we have.
Right.
And so it has been a really, really strong exercise of trying to find what was working the best
Right.
to keep the quality, and to remove any smoke taint that we could get. Some wines were more affected than others. The grapes that was that was from the estate was not much impacted, because we didn't have we had a little bit of smoke, but not to a point that it was really moving into the grapes. But some other areas we had strong effects. So our approach was like, okay, we're probably gonna have to fine it heavily with carbon or some other products. So
Right.
we're gonna probably remove as much as possible of the smoke taint, but we're gonna remove also some structure of the wine. So instead of trying to make a light extraction that would make a light wine to start with anyway, we wanted to do the other way, do a full extraction, get everything out of the grapes, good and bad,
Right.
and then removing the bad parts.
Right.
So we didn't. So we tried different techniques. So our approach was to try to clear the most obvious taint from the beginning. So we did several saignées, treated the saigné with some carbon, and then putting the wine back into fermentation to try to eliminate as much as possible as we were going.
Right.
And then we were trying to fine tune afterwards, and it worked really well. And then fine tuning, and we don't learn about milk at school, no, but it's something that is well known as a product traditionally that would capture bad smells in general.
Okay. Okay.
If you let a milk open in your fridge, and it's going to capture everything that is in there. So bad and good smell.
Okay. That's I didn't know that, so that's awesome.
You have a cut onion in your fridge. The milk's gonna absorb a lot of these flavors. So we were hoping it would work, and we did some trials, and it was amazing. It was just really. I'm not talking about a lot. I'm just talking up to 1%,
Right.
and it has a different density than wine. So if you mix them together, the milk's gonna settle pretty rapidly
Right.
at the bottom. So it was an easy setup.
Yeah.
Um,
But
so we were amazed, like the way it was. It was not systematically working with every batch, but those where it was working, it was really beneficial. So we mixed these different techniques.
yeah, no, that's
My grandmother told me I remember her saying that if you have smoked sausage plant on your dish, but this sausage might be too, we were using to smoke sausage ourselves
right.
at the farm. So if it's too strong, so it may ruin your dish. So you soak your sausage overnight in milk, and it's going to reduce dramatically its content of smoke.
Interesting.
So I said, well, we should try with wine. But I'm not the only one doing that, and it's something that is kind of known in some water treatment as well.
Okay.
Or casein is also another product that you could use as a fining agent. It doesn't have the same properties as this, like smoke taint removal, but milk has been used in the wine industry for some time.
Okay. Well, I learn something new every day. It's remarkable the amount of things that you constantly learn.
Yeah.
Yes. So recently you have a Hostes de Beaune 2019 cuvee. And when I was looking at the label, it looked like that there was some sort of maybe connection with Domaine Divio. How did that all come about? And it sounds like that you're pretty darn proud of it.
When I was a kid, I always participated as a spectator to this big charity auction. It's the oldest in the world, I think, one charity auction at the Hospice de Beaune. And I was always hoping that one day I might be the one raising my hand and saying, I'm going to buy one of these barrels. And in 2019, we thought it was the right time for Domaine Divio to participate to this really so traditional, centuries-old like charity auction that is from I was born in Beaune at the hospital that is part of the Hospice de Beaune. So it was.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's really.
It's really special. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where I'm born, pretty much.
Right.
So I wanted to participate to that. Having this great connection with Véronique Drouin at the Domaine Drouin, Oregon, and Maison Joseph Drouin in Beaune. They purchased some. They bid on barrels of the Hospice de Beaune every year.
Right.
And I knew they were aging some of those wines for some of their clients. So I asked her if it was something that we could do for Domaine Divio, and she agreed, and we've been working together on those projects.
Right.
The first year, she's the one who give me some advice on which cuvée to buy, because she knows also my taste.
Right.
And that worked really well.
That's awesome.
So I've been really, really happy to acquire this Beaune Premier Cru in 2019. And we continued in 2020 with Meursault, because I'm big on Chardonnay. I'm really, my real deep passion is on Chardonnay. So I wanted to have one of these also in our portfolio. So we're going to receive pretty soon Meursault 2020 Cuvée Le Pin from the Hospice de Beaune.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that. That had to feel so good when you pulled that off.
That's really good. And the people who tried it really, I've been amazed by the quality. Of course, it's always high end wines anyway.
Yeah.
And in 2021, we're not sure. It was still COVID, and I was not sure how the wine would be received, and so we decided to skip 2021. And then 2022, after receiving the 2019 that we tried and everybody loved, I say, let's do it again. So
Awesome.
So we acquired another Bon Premier Cru in 2022 that is at Domaine Divio, being aged
Wow.
really quietly.
That's so exciting. That's so exciting.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
You mentioned earlier you met your wife Isabel in Dijon, right? Is there like a special story? Like how did you all actually meet? Was there something special?
We met. We've known each other through a concert actually, but then we reconnected a few years later when I was studying back to winemaking school, and yeah, I think it was we fell in love right away, I guess.
Right.
And she really embraced the idea of she's a traveler. She loves traveling. She's in Paris actually as we speak. She really enjoyed the idea of visiting the world. So
Right.
she accompanied me in Oregon. So she fell in love as well as I did with Oregon at the time in '96, and then we went together in all the places in the world where I wanted to experiment wine.
Right.
I mean, Tahiti being like her pulling the trigger
Right. No,
on Tahiti. So she loves traveling. So she has been a French professor here at the university until COVID, and then decided to change direction and focus on organizing tours. Since 2018, we realized a lot of our club members wanted to discover Burgundy because that was my style.
right.
So we've been convinced by them that we should organize some tours. So we started with one, and then there were more and more people willing to join. So Isabel starting in our small company of touring Burgundy.
Right.
The two of us taking our people there and having them discover the places we've loved to spend our time.
No, that's gorgeous. And the two of you have two sons,
We have two boys, yes.
right? Is there going to be a fifth generation winemaker?
Probably with the older one. So Louis has been really enjoying discovering winemaking when he was at 14, 15,
Right.
helping us in the vineyard, and then doing some internship during harvest in the cellar. He wanted to embrace that. So we have them usually spend the summer in France so they can stay connected with the family, of course.
Right.
So I had him working as intern in some vineyards of neighbors or even the family vineyards in the summer, and he really enjoyed that. So he got his degree his degree in viticulture at Oregon State University,
Nice.
and now he's doing his master of winemaking in Dijon, the same school that I went to.
Oh, wow.
So he's just following up his dad's footsteps so far, and
That's-
I think he really wants to come back and work here for the company in Oregon.
That's gonna make you feel good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's
And Gabriel is still studying he's in Arizona doing mechanical engineering, which is really very different than winemaking. But I think he really pursues also a different career that I'm really proud of what he's doing.
yeah. No, I mean, and mechanical engineering is freaking hard as all get out too.
Yeah, I understand. I cannot understand what he's
Yeah.
doing.
No. But maybe there's a chance that he's like, oh, I gotta get away, and then he's like, oh, but I want to come back. I mean, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that is great. We touched on the Oregon wine community in '96 a little bit. Do you have any current like Oregon wine community stories that like recently speak out to you?
I think it's a constant gathering. I mean, I love the fact that we're part of a lot of different AVAs. These groups are very, very active, and they're really willing to really push the quality always to the top by any means. So, like the other day, I was participating to this Oregon Chardonnay technical tasting that gathered probably 150 people.
Wow.
So we're just blind tasting all of our wines and trying to see what the vintage is about and talking about them, then doing some experiment in the vineyard and in the cellar. We do the same with Pinot Noir in next week, actually.
Okay.
So it's and then all these organizations that are like International Pinot Noir Celebration, the Oregon Pinot Camp, to make people understand that Oregon or Willamette Valley particularly is the destination for Pinot Noir.
Right.
And Chardonnay, to the gatekeepers, who are like the restaurants and wine sales people. We bring them over here to have them understand that we are some of the best producers in the world of Pinot Noir.
Of course. Yes. We most definitely are.
And put definitely the Willamette Valley on the world map as great wine producers.
Yeah.
It's a constant gathering and good exchange. We like to refer each other to our clients.
Yes. It is amazing how, everybody's like, oh, where where are you going next? Or, then you start, having like little rabbit holes to go down to like, ooh, I got to go here. And, oh, I was told I got to go here. So it's amazing how everybody has, one another's backs to kind of help each other out.
Yeah. And well, and again, like being very involved into the vineyard side, one of my best experience has been farming the vineyard of D.K. Rath.
Right.
Before he sold it, but I've been working alongside him for several years. That was one of my best memory of being part of this industry.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he passed not long ago, and we're very sad about it because he was really the figure of the pioneering of winemaking in the valley.
He definitely was. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have some rapid fire questions, and then we'll reveal the wine, and I'll get you out of here if that works.
All right. Sure.
Okay. Do you have a favorite music artist that you like to listen to during harvest?
Peter Gabriel.
Okay, that's great. Do you have a favorite indulgent food?
Bœuf bourguignon.
I don't. What is that?
Food.
Yeah, food.
Beef Burgundy.
Oh, beef. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Sorry. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be?
Mind reading.
Oh. And do you have a favorite superhero?
I don't.
Okay. Your harvest notes, are they written down or are they digital?
Both.
Okay. And then last book you read, it could be on Audible or, a podcast or anything that you might listen to.
I'm very old-fashioned, like paper books.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
And actually, I'm very into comic books. Well, not comic books, like you say, like graphic novels.
Graphic novels, yes. Is there
a
one?
Huge collection of graphic novels.
Oh, do you have one that really stands out to you? Okay, that's fair.
I mean, plenty.
I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah.
My daughter is completely into anime, and I get her the books that go along with it, for the manga.
Yeah.
And she just sucks those down.
I would recommend the manga called The Drops of God.
I'm watching that on Apple TV right now.
Oh, it's on.
It's on.
Oh, it's on a It's also on anime.
Yeah. Well, no, this is live action.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's.
Yeah, I have the collection of the manga's books.
I think I need to go get
where they
those because
started.
I am so sucked into that right now.
It's
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall we reveal what the wine is? At first, I thought I had a French Aligote, and I went to pick the bottle, and it wasn't French Aligote. I'm like, gosh. So this is from Isabelle Mounet,
Oh, yeah.
a French winemaker.
Okay.
And that was the best connection that I could get.
Excellent.
But that's Chardonnay from the Eola Amity Hills, Aubaine. It's a nice little lovely wine that I've enjoyed, and I thought I would just share it.
It's really nice. I was expecting more density to it,
Right.
but it's really beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is a good wine. All right. Well, that's all the questions that I have. Do you have anything for me or any questions?
No.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well,
AJ.
yeah. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Really nice to speak with you.
Yes. Thank you.
Definitely.